All right, new at 6. Are potholes worse this year? It's a question we took to city officials after hearing from you, and it's all part of our one-day-long series on problem potholes.
Yeah, so here's what we found. So far, we've shown you the worst pothole in the city and how much it costs to fix your car when you hit one. This evening, we're near 24th and Capitol, where neighbors say they're having a tough time getting potholes filled. Corinne Zell puts the reporting process to the test.
It's not your imagination. There are more potholes this year. Milwaukee's DPW says there's 30 to 40% more potholes this winter compared to years past. Driving around potholes can be rough.
It's terrible. There's so many holes you can't even dodge them.
Doc Hoffman says his neighborhood is awful.
It's just potholes like you can't believe.
He's lived near Sherman and Stark for nearly 60 years and says every year it gets worse.
It kind of looked like they carpet bombed over in Vietnam. There's potholes all over the place.
DPW fills potholes year-round. Crews use different materials depending on the temperature. A cold patch material in the winter and a hot mix asphalt when it warms up. A city worker told Hoffman it would take about 3 days to get his potholes filled after he first reported them.
And how did you do that?
Well, I called the city number and gave him the address and the locations, and he took the information down. And a week later, nothing happened.
He made several more calls to various city leaders.
From the time you first reported the potholes to the time they got filled, how long do you think it was?
Well, between 3 and 4 weeks.
Milwaukee has received almost 8,000 reports about potholes so far this year. Last year, they got about 3,300 total.
Hi, I'd like to report a pothole.
We called in some potholes.
It's at the intersection of 48th and Townsend.
We reported a cluster of small potholes in the intersection.
Do you know how long it'll take to get that filled?
We were told 1 to 3 weeks. They were filled by the end of the week.
I'm at the intersection of 24th and Capitol.
This is one deep pothole on a busy street.
How long does that typically take to get filled?
This time I was told 3 business days. It took almost 3 weeks.
They did a good job. I'll tell you that. Once they got done, it was good.
DPW says there are 3 ways to report a pothole: by calling, online, or the app. We have all of that information at tmj4.com. Corinne Zell, today's TMJ4.
Our series on problem potholes continues tonight at 10. When you hit a pothole on city streets, you have to pay the consequences. But is that fair?
Why should they be responsible for damage that comes from the roads not being kept in good repair?
That answer, plus the number of claims the city has received and the surprising number it has approved. That's all new for you tonight at 10.
And right now on TMJ4.com, tires, trash, rims ruin thousands of dollars in damage. Just which crater caused the most destruction in the city to be deemed the worst pothole? While you're there, we'll show you. You can also find out how much those repairs could cost you if you get dinged by one of those potholes.
All right, now to Bucksfield.